Today's Crafternoon, we're going to be making DIY landscape art. To make your DIY nature landscape, here are the tools that you'll need. A frame of some sort, scissors, wire cutters, fake succulents and flowers, different types of moss, hot glue gun, and extra glue sticks. So the first step in making this project is to prepare the frame. So you can get a frame for anywhere. I got these on sale at a craft store. You can also go to the Dollar Tree or Goodwill's, another good place, or any frames that you have running around your house. So first step is you want to get rid of the glass. Inside of it has glass. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over and pull up the tabs. And I'm going to go ahead and remove all of the extra pieces. So I don't need the glass of the frame or the paper. And I'm actually going to glue straight to the frame backing. So I'm actually just going to plunk that back in, fold the tabs in, flip it over, and I'm ready to start working. So I am going to try to make it a little tighter so it doesn't go sliding all over the place on me, but it should stay inside the frame pretty well. So now we're ready to start laying out and gluing. So I have lots of different colors of moss, and I'm going to go ahead and start by picking out some of my different succulents that I have. So the reason that I say have a pair of wire cutters and scissors handy is so that you can trim the bottom of the succulents and the flowers, because you want these to sit as flush as possible. So I like smaller sized ones, and this is a pretty small frame, so I'm actually going to go through my bag and pick out some smaller ones. And I have really pretty rainbow moss, so I think I'm going to go through and do some different colors. So I'm going to trim some of the different colored ones. Stick with that one. I have this light green one. I have this really nice bright green one. Then I have a pink one in the other bag. So succulents were found at a craft store, but you can actually find a lot of good stuff at like the Dollar Tree, or I've actually seen some at Goodwill. Tuesday Morning is another good place to look. So I have some nice pink ones. So I'm just kind of preparing the different pieces, and then I'm going to kind of start laying everything out and see what I like the look of. Do I have that color? Yeah, I have that color. All right. So now I have all the succulents I would like to use. So I need to start thinking about how I would like to lay it out. I think I'm gonna go from the corners, and I'm gonna build out and then put the moss this way. So I'm gonna start by laying these guys out. So I'm going to fill up the corner with all these different ones. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, I am actually going to add a little bit of moss right in here, just to make sure it's all completely filled in. So to do it, honestly, you just start laying down hot glue. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that in, put that down, and put my moss in. Anything that's not sticking, I just tap a little bit, and then I'm ready to start laying out the rest of this. So now I'm going to start gluing in these guys. So just put some hot glue on the bottom and tuck it in. And then I just keep going. So if I find any holes, I can come back in later and add more of the moss. Don't be afraid to lay everything out before you start gluing. I tend to just kind of go for it, but that's just my habit. That one will go there. Alright, so I am happy with all my succulents. Make sure everybody's sticking. So now I'm going to start filling in with different color mosses. So I like this moss right here. So let's lay this in first just to give it something to stick to. I recommend hot glue just because it's quick, but you can use E6000 tacky glue or anything that'll basically just handle multimedia materials. Let's start changing the color up. Let's go ahead and cut some of these. Kind of looks like angel hair. No, I don't actually like that. I'm going to add some more of the green actually. So also try to keep around a lot of glue sticks. You go through glue sticks on the hot glue gun really fast. Remember, you can always just keep adding in. So, I like to go through and tap and just make sure that I'm clearing out anything that's not sticking correctly. Clean out any extra hot glue as you go. But let's start adding some of the color. So I think this stuff's called reindeer moss. And it comes in all types of dyed colors. I think it's super pretty. It's very soft too. So I will probably go back in and fill in with green. So make sure you're kind of keeping an eye on this because as you lose pressure, it's harder to glue things down. The glue stick. So remember, this is your project, so there's no real right or wrong way to do it. It's whatever makes you happy. I think I need a little more of this color right here. Add some of this black color. Let's do some pink right there, and then we'll fill it with green. Get more of this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in any spots where I have extra space that I don't have anything in. And there you go. I have a beautiful landscape painting. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to share your project, you can share it on social media using the hashtag Fountaindale Lib. Thanks, and everyone have a good day.